Let's see if we can work out where that is on the map before we let the first person in. Has somebody... Ah, there, lock house. Number 7. Ivy strangles the iron gate, creaking loudly as it opens. Behind dust-cloaked windows, somebody watches me approach the old house. I tap the brass door knocker, waiting for an answer that never comes. So it wasn't that? After a disagreement between two houses. What else do we have? What other houses? We have Lock House and Keystone Manor. So that's the lock and key. I was buried behind lock and key? What's this? Well, actually, what's the front? That's the front, isn't it? Because that's the entryway. So here, behind lock and key. Yeah. Well, these houses are suspicious. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Ooh, what else is in there? That's kind of cool looking. Is this going to be a good thing or a cursed thing? Let's hang this one there. Okay. Pet the cat, and who's first? Eli White, what news have you got for me? Well, the shop is still standing. Yes, it is. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. You can say that. Yep. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. Yeah, it's been interesting. I'm going to need you to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. Oh, no, you need to find Verona to get up to speed. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. I want to meet Quiet Susan. What did you bring back? Oh. Kind of a box. Made of green porcelain and gold and gemstones. Can we open it? It's cool and smooth. Has a smell like a rotten egg. Okay, I don't want to open it anymore. Let's put this over here. Okay, present. Who's next? Edith Moore. Oh, you're wearing your... I'm not a good person. Why? I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? Aw, Edith. Banish your inner demons. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Let's check in our symbolism, but... Banishing inner demons. Protection? Strength, maybe? I don't know on this one. I think she probably isn't actually a bad person. I could give her a shield charm, I guess. What is she already wearing? What was that one? Binding seed. Do I have anything for banishing? Can I use the index actually for this? Could we get... change? No. Okay, we don't have anything specifically for banishing. Demons? Horn shackles to bring about change in one's life and overcome personal demons. Oh, okay. It's gonna be this. I should have found the horn shackle, but I can't remember what it was. Maybe I didn't find it? Or at least I didn't label it. It's ticked, so I must have found it. Well, we'll just have to find it again. It brings about change, overcomes personal demons. In use, horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth. They can be worn as pendants, but they're more commonly totems. So I'm looking for something with horns that have been worn smooth. I know that this one is a shield charm, and it's also rough, so it's definitely not that. Could it be this? They're ridged. The head is smooth, but the horns are ridged. It's not going to be that. Oh wait, I did label it. It's this little goat. Here you go. Take the goat. It's also cute. Right, success. Next. Francesca Robertson. The doctor again. The Evocant didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. It's strange. At times he appears almost awake, but he's deep in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. Can we give him something for that? He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. Okay, I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Why is it a bad idea? Do sleep vessels not just help you to sleep? What is a sleep vessel? That's not on my list. Okay, I'm gonna need to find sleep. A sleep vessel. This is gonna be like the alternative name of something. We used to get that sometimes in Strange Horticulture. There'd be like an alternative kind of common name for a plant. Nothing specific for sleep. That in our symbolism. So, okay, let's flick through here and see if we can find anything about sleeping. We have an ecumenical for recollection. Aries for light. Binding seed for guilt and shame. The Daedalus link was levitation. Ethereal key. Evocant is about the truth. The Eye of Cernunnos is entering the mind of lesser creatures. Guise of Lillian. That's for passing unrecognized. A hearing charm. It's obviously not that one. Heart chamber. That's to do with death, so it's not going to be that. That is also to do with death. Horn shackle we just looked at. Hunter's boon. Power of the predator. Lamb siphon. Reverse the effects of black heart curses. Libula for upheaval and change. Banishment of Hub's fear. Orford spire. Vitality and clarity. Ossic ring. Vermin at bay. Restful Metha. Its thaumaturge is linked to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthian plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of Metha. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clatter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. Okay, that's the most likely one I've seen so far. Selenic totem is joy. Protects from insanity. Shadow catcher. Shield charm. A shimmer. It's basically a protection charm that goes in armor. Silent breath. Allow the bearer to sense danger. Spirit eye. Could be a window into a world that should not be seen. It's not exactly clear what they do show. Okay, that's kind of like an inner eye thing. The St. John's Anvil was the sound one. Sun bond, warmth of sun. Prevent disease. Read the patterns of nature. Witch's finger was the dramatic one we found earlier. Instill fear and paranoia. She definitely doesn't want that. Okay, surely it has to be the restful mether. Or mether. So it's got to be some kind of a cup. It says the Dranthian plant, or tea made from the Dranthian plant is drunk from them. So some kind of cup. Do we have any other clues? Basically, do I have anything that looks like it could be a drinking vessel? I mean, technically this, but it's more like a jar, and it also smells like eggs, so I feel like that's probably not the answer. I'm determined not to have any hints for this as well. We managed to do Strange Horticulture with 0 hints, so I'm not about to start now. Let's pet the cat for good luck. To be honest, nothing else that I've got really seems like it's a drinking vessel. There's literal bottles, but that's not really what that is. She's supposed to make her own tea. She does call it a sleep vessel. Should we just try this one? I feel like it's not going to be that. That's too specific. This is going to be something that has clues about feathers and materials and stuff. But what else could you possibly drink from? That one's a shadow hold, and it's a bottle anyway. I think it must be this. No, that wasn't the item I'm looking for. Think more carefully. What is this? This is a creepy looking thing. It has an energy about it. Iron grey metal flecked with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. Just in case we thought it could be. Substance flakes off, leaving a mark on my fingertips. That's actually terrifying looking. It's like a hand with too many fingers. Do we have anything that we haven't found yet that we need to go and get? So this was Charlie Weathers. This must have been from the... something that I picked up during the demo. We found some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. They look old, maybe there's nothing of use, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. I think you already gave us those. We could technically go and check on the boatyard. I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Or maybe I should go check on that, actually. Filmic Field. Don't think I need that yet. I stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant. Okay, where's the wine merchant? And who's EW? I don't know where the wine merchant is. That doesn't appear to be on the map, unless it just has a name that doesn't obviously feature wine merchant in it. Or wine in it. Because obviously not everything's on here. I might go and check out the boatyard. The boatyard is at number 8. 5, 6, 7. There. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. "You must be from Strange Antiquities," he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water, and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of browned papers out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Ah, okay, so we didn't already have this. I need to pay more attention to what we've got. A sleep vessel, it is an actual thing. The 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 thaumic disciplines: Selenic, Dradic, Noctic, Diurnic, Wixic, and Mentic. They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Oh, it's completely different to what I thought it was. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle. Oh, that's why she said it's a bad idea. As though the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. I'm guessing she's used sleep vessels a few times there. What else do we have? There's something on the shin there. Apparently it's an afterthought, and somewhat reluctantly the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I've no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Okay. That has the symbols for protection on it, I think. This could actually be the sleep vessel. I just want to check what the other thing was that we got a page for. Okay, we can put that away. We've got that now. This, I think. These common items are made using materials with a connection to the ocean. They began as superstition, simple objects made by sailors and fishermen to keep their boats safe. But with the help of the old thaumaturges, they became something more, and many lives were saved. Okay. That one could be interesting. So, sleep vessel, we need something that represents 6 thaumic disciplines. We don't have any clues for the material or anything, but this does have 6 points to it. It's made of bronze. It has a sense of crackling energy. Yeah, it's this, isn't it? He had the thing and the page for the thing. No? Oh. Okay, we are now here on that meter. Let's just put that away over there. Maybe I should look at the thaumic disciplines in this book. So they all have kind of complex symbols. I mean, if the object that I'm looking for has the symbols on it, it's going to have a lot of symbols on it. And probably something to do with 6 points. That's not exactly 6 points, is it? I can't believe it wasn't that. This has 6 points. And we have different gemstones in here. You only have 3 of them though. Nothing to remark at all on that one? Okay. Well, it has 6 things, but... Oh, well, a creepy one also has 6 things to it. Could it be this? It's pretty gross and dramatic, though, for... She does say it's a bad idea to use it. Should we risk it? I'm gonna try it. No! Oh no! Deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Okay, how do we do this? Roll. Oh, I have to roll dice. Should we read the instructions here? The goal is to break the seal. Match the dice symbols to a section of the seal to break it. Stars are wild. They can be any symbol as long as they're all the same. Okay. Yep, should have read the instructions first. Roll the dice as many times as you like. Click the dice to lock and unlock them. If you get 3 crossbones before banking, you will lose a life. 5 of a kind automatically breaks the seal. Okay, so this should work, right? Why can't I bank them? Oh, okay. On this one, bank. Phew, sanity restored. Continue. It takes you back to the beginning of the day? Okay, I went insane and returned to the start of the day. Oh no, it didn't. It only took me back to the start of this mission. Okay, that's fine. She's giving me the same quest here. She just needs her sleep vessel. Don't know what the sleep vessel's gonna be though. I mean, a vessel makes me think it's something that's gonna be able to hold something. That's what a vessel really is, right? Basically been looking for something with the number 6. Maybe it's not to do with that though. Let's have a look at our symbols again. The disciplines. They represent the 6 filmic disciplines. Oh, all of them. Okay, obviously there's 6 of them. Moon, Earth, Day, Night, Mind and Body. They help people to stay awake beyond natural limits by storing their fatigue. It contains nightmares. It stores fatigue and it contains nightmares. Oh, it feels lighter with this one. That's going to be some kind of protection thing. Oh, I forgot to label that. What was this called again? We need to go back and label that. That was the thing that weighed exactly 1 pound. I'll check the name of that. Kind of cute bat. I don't think it's going to be that though. Maybe we don't have it yet. Let's go back to the map. Maybe something to do with this? I stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant. How would I find the wine merchant? Who could EW be? Oh, it's him, Eli White. Oh, it's next door to us. That's why it was so vague, next to the wine merchant. Okay, where are we on the map? We are number 29, so we're here. So, okay, I'm guessing it's this one? The proprietor and Mrs. Cranmore begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all. After all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Okay. Right, it's got to be one of these. So we have a bottle. I don't think it's going to be this. It's made of green glass. It has a strong odor and it rattles when we shake it. So it's a bottle that's got like a physical object in it, not liquid. This is interesting looking. Brave detailing. Partly warm to the touch, made of gold and stone. What did these ones mean? I can't feel anything from it. Carved markings. I mean, it has 4 points, not 6. But I guess the gemstone could represent something. And technically so could the gap, so that could potentially be 6. Let's see if we can find those symbols. And nothing to do with the filmic disciplines. Are they these ones? Wait, I need to look at them again. It's heat. One of them is heat. And ice? No. Oh, it doesn't go back to the beginning when you... Heat and cold. Okay, that makes sense. Well, it makes sense, but it's not very helpful. Do I have anything else that might be important? We found these. These are just in the drawer? Wait, this has 6 points. There's darkness to it, as if it holds untold fears inside. The thing that we're looking for holds nightmares in it. Okay, I think we might need this. How do I bring it up to you? Like this. Okay, I'm confident this is the sleep vessel. Yes, at last. It does have 6 points, reveals the darkness inside. And we get a resonance compass. A resonance compass will point towards nearby resonant objects, the only objects that can be detected in this way. Resonant objects are highly prized both by thaumaturges and those who collect occult curiosities. Okay. We're definitely going to need that later. Althea O'Shea. Hello, Althea. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after. Okay, do you want a new one? It's about time I replaced it. Well, what exactly is it? And we might be able to help you. Okay, that was this one. There are those that consider the White Heart a prize to be claimed, but there's no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. Silent Breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Okay, let's check if we have a symbol for danger. We don't, but I guess it could be something like perception. We have one of those? We don't have that either. Well, if it contains something that looks like it could be from a white stag, I need to remember that we've got things in different places. So let's actually take this out of the drawer and let's put that up here too. Hang it up there. So you need something that's going to contain something from a stag. This fills me with a sense of forebodings. I don't think it's going to be that. That is a shield charm. It could technically have something from a stag, though. I don't know whether something can be two things at once. Are any of them going to really obviously have, like... Maybe this bone. Okay, this yellow bone has some evil quality to it. I don't like to hold it. Okay, no. Creepy serpent sounds. I don't think it's going to be that one. Let's have a look at this one that I just hung up. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Oh, this is going to be the one that's like St. John's wort. Something from a stag. Could be inside here, I guess. I feel like there would surely be some kind of other clue, though, to this. This is completely made of clay. It doesn't contain any actual bone or anything. What is this made of exactly? It's slate. Wait, what does this do? Ooh. What's this? I'm obviously going to be able to find something to put in there later. I haven't worked out what the clock is exactly for either. And then it seems to be able to kind of magically change the mood. What could contain something from a deer? What could it be? I was thinking bone, but I guess it's not necessarily bone. That smells like rotten eggs. I can't imagine what would be from a deer that would smell like rotten eggs. We already know what that one is. Oh! That has white hair inside. I thought that was just like a swirl of light. Okay, it's this. That has to be the hair from a deer. Yes, it is. Okay, silent breath. Elver stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. Okay. Sounds like a useful one. Perfect. Right, let's put in the label for that one. So this one is Silent Breath. It's interesting how different this is to Strange Horticulture in terms of what it makes you feel like you need to remember. In Strange Horticulture, I was labeling things with their purposes, so I could try to remember that for later. But here, I actually feel like I need to remember more things like how to identify them, and then I can just check it in the book later. Rufus Shelley. I've always wanted to try a Daedalus link. Are you sure? Because they sound kind of dangerous to me. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. Okay, well that's good. And now I have a good reason for it. What possible good reason could you have for this? I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. Are you sure about that? I honestly think a ladder would probably be more safe. But if you want it, we will find one for you. It produces a levitation field. It's going to be surprisingly light in weight. And it might point to some kind of facet of flight, like a feather or wings. I think that might be this thing that Eli brought in earlier that has feathers on the outside. We could actually check if it's very light. It's not that light, actually. How light is it? Yeah, this is like 2 pounds. That's very light. That's not even half a pound. And it does have a reference to flight. Do we have anything else that references flight? The bat, I guess? And the owl, but the owl already is identified. We can check the weight of the bat, I guess. No, the bat's heavier. It's gonna be this. I'm glad we checked the pot. And we get Cusick Purifier. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens, such as rings or amulets perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there's a limit to the effectiveness of the process. Okay, so we can cure curses with it, but not all of them. And let's label this one. Who have we got next on Sunday? Edmund Bishop. We're busy this Sunday. The Ravens are back, I see. Oh, are they? Looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleaston Castle. Okay, thank you. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. Ooh, okay. Brilliant. Let's go to the castle. All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. Why? What's in the South Tower? And run anything you find by me first, of course. Why do I feel suspicious about you, Edmund? What do we have here? Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and through the door to the left. There's a small plinth in the corner of that room with an item on it that you're welcome to. I never did like it anyway. Are we actually going to get to explore the castle? Yes, we do. We have other maps on this. Okay. I was going to wait till the next day to look at this, but I think we should do the first one. And then we'll explore more later. Just this one. Okay, past the main staircase. So we go into the grand hallway. Past the main staircase. Wait, are we in the right one first of all? Yeah, that's upstairs. So main hallway, past the staircase and turn left. this way. Follow that corridor down to the end. And go through the door on the left. All the way down here. There's a small plinth in the corner with an item on that you're welcome to. Should we be suspicious that there appear to be ravens on the map for Gleeston Castle? Why does it say Mars in winter, rising in summer on here as well? I'm not sure about Edmund. But that is the right thing. The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. A glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's notes. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. What is the author's name? What is our book? Gemstones and Their Thaumic Properties by Eli White. Oh, it's by the shop owner. And we have an object as well. Does it have a gemstone? No, it's made of silver and stone. Has an ethereal quality to it. Well, it's definitely an interesting one, and I guess we can put the book in with everything else now. Oh, this is a nice book. And another element as well for us to find, because we have things like, you know, we're going to be looking for jade, for earth and nature. It really is so much more detailed, this game. Okay, let's put all of these... Can we not put them away? Yeah, there we go, down there. Thought it wouldn't go then. Okay, let's put that there. Put that away. And put our castle map in there. Let's put our books away for the day as well. I think this is a good place to stay nice and neat and tidy over on the desk. If it's anything like Strange Horticulture, we're going to be using this for various kind of different puzzles and stuff later. But that's a question for another time. Okay, let's end the day. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Thank you so much for joining me on my first proper journey into Strange Antiquities. If you want to find out what's going to happen next, and I definitely do because I'm really enjoying this so far, please consider joining me, subscribe and like the videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye!